Welcome to Amit Things YouTube channel. In this video course, learn Microsoft Word and its concepts. Microsoft Word is a word processor released in 1983 by Microsoft. Word has documents. You can easily draw text in a Word document. It also has the option to choose templates. We have covered the following lessons with live running examples. Let's start with the first lesson. In this video, we will see how we can format text in MS Word. To format is very easy. First, we will see how to set the font. Change the font style, font size, color. Font style you may be knowing about like Calibri, Vodana, Times New Roman. Size we can change it to 15, 20 accordingly. Color, any color, text background color, underline style, dashed, double dashed, normal line, bold, how to strong we can say in HTML, italic text, how to strike a text, superscript. For example, if you want to mention 3 to the power 2, it is called superscript. With that subscript, if you want to set a subscript, you can easily set it. For format painter also, I'll show you what it is. Or we can also change the indentation of text using this option. So let's see one by one. First, we will open a new doc. Here it is. Let's add some sample text. So here are some sample text. Let's go to the first one. First, we'll see the font. On selecting, on just keeping the cursor or double clicking, the options are available for changing. Here we can change the font face, you can say font name. Here the font size, let's change it to 18. Here we will change the font. Let's change from Calibri to Arial. With that, the other options are available like text highlight color, font color, bullets want to set, bold you want to bold it, italic, underline it, you can do it easily. So let's go to the second one. Right click for these options, go to font. Here all these options are visible. Font is visible. We can change it to, let's say I'll change it to Calibri or Times New Roman. I have typed it and Times New Roman is now visible. Here it is visible. Change the font style. It's regular right now. Let's set it bold. Size it's 11. I'll set it 14. Now let's click OK. On clicking OK, you can see the size is not changed. It's 14. You can check here. It's now Times New Roman and it's bold. Now let's go to the next one. Here I'll go to right click and font again for formatting. Here strike through, let's strike through it. Strike through would be a line on it. I'll show you here. On pressing strike through, here you can see a line would be visible. Press OK. On pressing, we have seen strike through here. Now let's go to the next example. Right click, go to font again. Now double strike through, you can set it. On typing, you can see double line would be visible. Like say you want to show that the deleted text on a page, you can show it easily. Click on OK and double text is visible. Going below, let's add some more examples. So these are some samples. Let's say I want to bold a particular text. I'll just select it. And from here, you can set bold here or bold here. It will be bold. You can see. If you want to underline something, let's see, I want to underline free learning. I'll select it using mouse. You can underline from here or you can underline from here. It's the same. Now I'll select it, go to right click, font. Now let's say I want to set small caps for all. Then click on small caps and press OK. Here you can see small caps is visible. Now let's go here, select it, right click, go to font, all caps. All caps would be capital letters for all the text, all the characters. Click on OK. Here you can see cricket is a religion is changed to all caps. Right click, go to font again. Let's change the size to 12, keep it italic. Let's change the font Arial black and press OK. So it's completely changed. Now change the font color. I'll select it. On selecting font color, you can change from here. I'll change it to, let's say, green. I have changed it completely. You can also change it. Let's change it again. Select it. and go to here. You can change the font color from here. Let's say I'll set it to orange now. I have changed it. You can see. I'll select it here. You want to change the font background. Select it here. Go to this option and change the color accordingly. Let's say I'm changing it to this yellow. You have changed it. Now we'll go to the option again and going to the font option again. I'll set the font color from here also. Easily set. I can set it. Let's set it to blue and underline style. Let's say I'll set it to dotted and that's okay. And dotted lines will be visible for the same color. Click on OK and the same is visible here. Now let's set subscript and superscript. For that, that will definitely include options for mathematical options. So let's say I want to set for a square plus b square. I'll type a for square. Keep the cursor here and you can see the superscript option is visible. I'll set superscript and type 2. Here you can see a square is visible. In the same way, if you want to set subscript, let's say I'll set H2O. H I have written here. For subscript, type the subscript option, click on it, set 2, set 2 and we have set H2 here in the same way. So you can also do it or you can go for the option. Let's say I want to set a square. I'll select square, right click and font and I'll set it to superscript. It will go above on its own, a square you can see. So we have seen two methods here easily. Now we have done the changes. Now let's see what is format painter. Let's see you want the India text to be visible like this with underline without changing the options. Because we have changed the font here, the fonts are different, font size are different. You don't need to do all the settings again. Just keep the cursor here, click on format painter and just keep the cursor and just select it with a painter, like a painter. It will look the same. Now let's say I want to keep the font like this and the color also and don't need and there is no need to change anything else. I'll keep the cursor here, format painter and let's say I want to change this. I'll go to work is live. It will be visible like this. Even for dotted lines, underline, it's the same. I'll set it here, keep the cursor here and I want to only select for Amit things. This, keep this as this. So I'll keep the cursor here anywhere here. I'll click format painter and the text I want to select, I'll just paint it. It will look the same. So we have seen the changes. Here we have seen all the options except one option, indentation. Let's say you want to indent India and want to just add it on the right. Just take it, select it and just take it here. Also, it's very easy. If you want to set in the center, select it and the center option alignment is visible. It's in the center. So in this video, we saw basic options wherein we can manipulate text. We can change the font style, color, font size, text background, underlines, bold, italic, strike, subscript, superscript for mathematical formulas.
In this video, we will see how we can easily create TOC, that is table of content, in a Word document. It's very easy. Let's first see an example. For example, this is our Word document and we have created table of content here. Here is our table of content and below is our content. So let's say straight away you need to go to the section where string methods are there. Then here you can see control plus click to follow. Press control on your keyboard and click using your mouse. You will straight away go to string method section easily. So how we can create this? This is based on headings. So let's create a new document. So this is our new document. Here I'll give an example of or as a heading 1. Then I'll take Asia. Under that I'll take a country India. Under that I'll take New Delhi. So now we have 4 headings here. Let's say I'll add some demo text for Earth, demo text for Asia, demo text for India, and demo text for New Delhi. So now we have our 4 headings. At first, I hope you know how to set headings. So I'll set heading 1, heading 2, heading 3 and heading 4 for these. Heading 1 would have more font than heading 2 and in the way all the headings will work. Heading levels like we have in HTML. If you're not good into technical, you are not from technical field, then also you can easily learn it. Earth, I'll set heading 1. Here we can set headings. Just click on heading 1. Then select second one, set heading 2. In the same way, you can set heading 3. Okay, so for an easier example, let's remove this. And, and now we have three headings. So now we have three headings. Heading 1, when you will keep the mouse cursor, heading 1 will highlight. On the second one, heading 2. And on the third one, heading 3. So now how we will create TOC out of it? Because let's say you have more content here. I'll add more to it. Okay, so now you have more content in heading 2 also and heading 3. So now I'll add more text. Okay, so now we have three headings, and now let's say I open the page and I want to directly go to the third one. I'll need to scroll it, which is very tiresome. So it's very easy. You can change it. First, create a page break. Go to insert page break so that you have a page for TOC. It's very easy, believe me. Go to references, click on table of contents, and on going to table of contents, click automatic table 1 or table 2, or you can add a manual table. For easier purpose, I'll go for automatic table 2, and it has created our table of content. Why it is beside it? Because it is levels. It is based on levels. Level 1 would be outside, level 2 and level 3 would be inside. I want to go to Asia. I'll straight away, here you can see, keep the cursor, control plus click. Press control on keyboard and click your mouse, and you'll straight away go to India. This, your heading 3. In this way, you can easily set your levels and headings and create a TOC. Now let's say you have created heading 3 text again, and you have added in Asia, you have added Bhutan. Okay, so now we have four headings, but it is not yet updated here. Here you can see we have four headings. Last two one are heading 3. Now how will you update it? It's very easy. Keep your cursor here. The update table option is visible. Click on update table. If you only want to update the page number, select this option, but I would always prefer to select the update entire table. On clicking this, below India you will find Bhutan. On pressing OK, you can see Bhutan is visible with the page number. If you want to go to Bhutan directly, press Ctrl and click using a mouse, and you will directly go to Bhutan from here. So we have completed this. Now one of the problem here, you may feel like the font of heading 1, heading 2 and heading 3 should be higher. It's because it should be easier to be visible. It's very easy. If you want to change the font for heading 1, which should be bigger, select it, double click and select the text. On double click, go to headings, right click and modify. It's very easy. On modification, you can see the font of this heading 1. Heading 1 here you can see is 16. Change it to 20 or 18. If you want to change the color, you can change from here and just press OK. It will apply to all heading 1s. We are having only Earth has heading 1 right now, but it will automatically apply to all. Here you can see we updated. Cursor heading 1 is updated. Now go to heading 2. Here heading 2 is visible. Right click, modify. Now heading 2 will set 16 because heading 1 is 20. On pressing 16, here you can see the font is increased. If you want to change the color, you can change it. Let's say I'll keep it to different color. Let's say this is the color. Now I'll press OK. On pressing OK, we have changed the font to as well. Heading 2. In this way, you can go for the third one. Now update it. There is no need, but you can still update. Now if you'll go to Asia by control plus click mouse, now your color of heading 2, from here you can see the color is changed. So basically you have created a TOC. So let's save it. I'll save it to desktop. Let's say yes, let's say the name is TOC underscore Amit. Let's change the name from on the desktop. Close it. Now I'll go to the desktop. Here it is visible. Double click, and now under 2016 and 2019 word, it is visible like this. If you still want the TOC on the left side, that would be the navigation menu. Go to view, and from that navigation pane, select the box. Now you can see levels are visible. Here you can go for the sub levels. So in this video, we saw how we can work with table of contents. We created table of contents and went to references also. We created headings also, heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. We also saw how we can update the headings by just right clicking on the heading, selecting it, right clicking on the heading and modifying it. We also saw how we can add different headings in text and ease our work. So let's say you have a 600 pages Word document and you should be having table of contents in it, because every book or every such chapter will always have table of content in it that you can say index, because it also marks the page number.
In this video, we will see how to insert page numbers in MS Word. So let's say the following is a document, and you can see we have some pages here, but the page numbers isn't visible, not even in the top or bottom. So the page numbers here we have are 19. So let's set it. Go to insert. Here you will find page number. Click on it. If you want to set page number on the top, you can set here, and the following are available for top options. For example, page visible text, page 1 of 1 visible, or brackets visible. Let's set the basic one. I'll set page number 1. Or you can see, let's say we'll go to page number 12. Under 12, a page number is now visible under header. Now let's say you want to insert page number in the bottom. Here it is, bottom of page. I'll set it to, same options are visible but now in bottom. So I'll set it to, let's say, page 1 of 1 in the bottom, page 1 of 1. Now we are having total 19 pages. Here you can see 19 pages. So let's say we'll go to page number 7. So it will be visible page 7 of 19 in the bottom, because we set it in the bottom. You can see page 7 of 19. It's very easy. Now let's see another option, page number. You can also set the page number under margins. Let's set it vertical left. Here it is, page 7. The page number is visible under margins. Page number 8 is visible. Now let's go to page numbers again. We want to set at a particular position. You can set from here. I'll click on it. Now you can see it got set it under the particular position. I'll remove it. Now I'll set it, let's say here. Let's say here I want to set it at a particular position. Go to insert, page number, current position, and set the options which it should be visible. Page 1 of 1. It's visible here. It's page 10 of 19 because it's page number and total page numbers are 19. Let's say I want to start from page number 10. Go to insert, go to page number, format page numbers. I'll click on OK. Now you can see in the entire section, you can see 10th number is visible now here, 11th here, 12th here. So it started from page number 10. Let's remove this. Let's remove this as well. Now you can see we started from 10th. Page number 10 is the first number. 19 is your 10th number. So the page will start from 10th. That is, page number 1 is 10th. So in this video, we saw how we can easily add page numbers to a Word doc. We inserted page numbers in the top, in the bottom, in the margins, and also we begin the page number from a particular number, that is 10th. So page number 1 was 10th, page number 2 was 11th, page number 3 was 12th. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you liked it. In this video, we will see how we can combine multiple Word documents into one. Let's say we have 3 Word documents, Amit 1, Amit 2, Amit 3, and we want to combine them in a single document. So it's very easy. Click on the first document. Here is the first document. Let's click both the documents, document 2, document 3. So this was our first doc with an image. Second was with some text. And the third one is with an image and a heading. So we want to merge all this into one. So we'll go to the first doc here. Then we'll go to insert. Under insert, the options are visible. Click on object. I'll click on object here. Here you can see create new, or you can create from file. Here you can see inserts the content of the file as a result into your document. So we want to insert Amit 2 and Amit 3 under amit1.docx. So I'll click on browse. On clicking browse, I'll go to desktop and select the files I want to add. Amit2.docx, I'll insert. Now click on OK. On clicking OK, now you can see amit2.docx is below it. Now I want to set amit3.docx. Go to insert, click on object, click on object again, create from file. Now set browse, desktop, amit3.docx and click on insert. On clicking insert, click on OK. Now you can see amit3.docx is in our amit1.docx. This is amit2 and this is amit3 and this is amit1. So in this video we saw how we can easily combine multiple documents. We had this amit1.docx, in that we added text from amit2 and amit3.docx. As you can see, amit2.docx and amit3.docx. We added all these under amit1.docx. Here you can see the page 1 amit1.docx. This is the content of page 2 amit2.docx doc2, and doc3 amit3.docx is here. So we easily saw how we can easily add multiple documents in a single Word doc. Thank you for watching the video.
In this video, we will see how we can easily compare two Word documents. So let's say you have two Word documents. One has been changed by someone and you want to just check it that what all changes have been done. So you can easily do it using Microsoft Word. So this is very much essential if let's say you have given some work to your employee or any work to be done by your teammate and you want to compare both the documents. Then it's an easy feature available in Microsoft Word and you don't need to refer any kind of online tools or any other software. Let's say on our desktop we have two Word documents, Amit1 and Amit2. Let's open both of them. So this is our Amit1 and this is our Amit2 doc. Both are similar. So let's do some changes in Amit2 because Amit1, as you can see here, and Amit2 both have the same content. So I'll do some changes. So I'll just remove, let's say this. Then I'll add some content here. And with that, let's do some changes here. A document, and that's it. Now I've saved it. Now both the documents are like Amit1 this and Amit2 with a different content somewhat. So we will compare it. It's very easy. Go to any of the docs. Let's say I'll go to amit1.docx and I'll click on review. On clicking review, under tabs you can see compare option. Here you can see compare two versions of a document. So I'll click on it. On clicking, the framework is visible to compare documents. As you can see here, it will ask for the original document and the second one would be a revised document. After that, these are some settings. You can set here that what all you want to include for comparisons. I'll go for default. And the changes, if you want to show on the character level, select this, or for word level, select this. Let's keep it default right now. And the changes, if you want to show the changes in the original document, revised document, or in a new document, it's always good to show in a new document so that if you want to send to your employee, then it's a very good option. Now let's add the original document. Go here, go to browse. On going to browse, docs are on the desktop. Go for amit1.docx. Now go for amit2.docx. And that's it. Now you just need to click on OK. I'll click on OK and the changes would be visible in a new doc. As you can see, compare result 1, it's a new doc. So 3 revisions are visible. We did 3 revisions if you remember. Sample of in Prestige. I added Prestige, so it's written Amit1 inserted, deleted off and deleted sample. So the same is visible. And this is original document. This was a revised document in which we did some changes. I'll remove this, or this is your result. Let's save it. The result is visible here. I'll go to file, click on save as. Now I'll go to desktop. I'll save comparison and I'll click on save. You can see the comparison is visible. I'll close the doc. Now on the desktop, the comparison doc should be visible. Here it is. I'll double click on it. Let's say I've sent it to someone and here it is. So on opening, if you'll double click on the red one, the changes would be visible. If you'll keep the cursor here, it will show sample. As you can see here, sample was deleted at this time, this date, and what all things are deleted with a strike, and the underlined one would be a new one. I inserted it. So in this way you can easily compare any of the document. So in this video we saw how we can easily compare two words document using the inbuilt feature of Microsoft Word 2019 and 2016. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you liked it.
In this video, we will see how we can easily split a Word document into two. I'll open a Word document, right click on new and click on Microsoft Word document. Here and you can see I'll name it, let's say Amit. I'll double click on it. Now let us add some content. Let's say I added this. So I added this. I'll just copy it again, paste it and paste it again and again and again. Let's say I'll just add this. Okay, so now you can see if you want to go for the Amit Things 2 heading, you need to just scroll it. For 3, you need to scroll it again, right? So it's a bit difficult to use a Word document with a lot of headings and content. So it's very easy. You can just go to view, click on split, okay, and just keep the split here and there. I'll keep it here. Now you have two separate documents in a single document. You can use the scroller here, or if you want to straight away go to fifth one, let's say, go below and just go to fifth and check the content here. You can see Amit Things 4 and Amit Things 5. So now you have two separate documents here. Okay, you can use them separately and on every page. You can see the scrollers are completely different for both of them. So we have easily split a document. If you want to remove the split, let's say you want to remove the following split, the below one, this one, you can keep the cursor here and click on remove split. Okay, so herein you can see we have removed the split. So guys, in this small video we saw how we can easily split a Word document into two on Microsoft Word. In this video we will see how we can create a table in MS Word. Open your Word document. After opening, go to insert. Here table option visible, click on it. Firstly, if you want small tables like these, you can easily create from here. So hope you know that what is a row and column. So here we have selected 4 by 6 table, that is 4 columns and 6 rows. These are the columns and these are rows. So 4 by 6 column means 1 2 3 4 4 columns and 6 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6, which would be column is horizontal and rows are vertical. So we have 6 rows here, 6 rows and 4 columns. Okay, so we have selected these. So in this way you can create more columns. Let's delete this and we'll create a new one, insert, and let's say you want to select manual one, just keep the cursor, and as you can see 10 by 5 table on the above. 10 by 5 table means 10 columns and 5 rows. So on the right we have 10 columns and 5 rows. So let's create another table using the option, leave this, insert table, under mention the number of columns. Let's say I'll mention 6 columns and 3 rows. On selection, click on OK. Here 6 columns and 3 rows. Table is visible. After that, let's see what is meant by fixed width. Here click on insert again. We will add a table. On adding a table, keep the columns and row as it is, or you can change it 6 by 2, 6 columns 2 rows. Fixed column width means it is auto, you can change it. Let's say I'll click on it. Now fixed column means it's auto. You can, if you want a bigger size for this, you can just drag it and change it simply. Now let's see an option. I'll set fixed auto, fixed column auto. Now let's go for another option. Click on insert table, insert table. Let's keep it 6 by 2. Fixed column, I'll set fixed column at 0.3, let's say, and okay, 0.3 inch. Okay, and now every column will have the same width, and you can drag it here. 0.3 I have set it. Okay, so now let's go to another option, insert table. Let's keep it 6 by 2 and keep it as auto fit to contents. I'll click on OK. Now you can see I can't drag it. I'll add text, but I can't drag it. It will remain the same here. Content, I have set it. In this way, we have seen the options here, insert table. If you want to keep the same dimensions for new table, you can select this option and click OK. Now we'll go for the option to draw a table. I'll first write it, draw a table. Let's take it to the new page. So here you can draw the table as the name suggests. Click insert, draw table. Now we can draw the table. Here you can draw it. Now if you want to add column, draw it. Want to give some space in the columns, draw it, and that's it. Now let's add rows. It's very easy. If you want to give some space in the rows, you can set it. So we have set the option here. Now let's see another feature. If you have added a table, let's say, you can add quick tables also. These are pre-formatted tables. Look, very good option. Let's say you want to create table like this. Click on it, drag it and make it bigger and change the options here, like rank points, rank 1, points 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are some ranking points for team. Let's say 8 points, 1 rank, 1000 points. Let's say 800 points, 600 points, 500 points, 400, in the same way. So we have set the table here. With that, you can set the table design. I'll keep the cursor here, click on design, and the same is visible here. You can change it like this. I'll change it to color dark, and the same is visible here. Now if you want to change the color entirely from other than these options, click on shading, select the table, click on shading, and let's say I'll set the color to this, and the same is visible here. If you want to change the color of the font, select any option from here, select font color, and let's say I'll set it to gold, and the same is visible for one of them. Want to select all of them and select gold for all, or select any option from here. That's it, simple. In the same way, if you want to remove the formatting from header row, want a different color, change the header row, click unselect it. That's it. Select the table again. Want to set a border styles, you can set it from here, or we can create a new example to show it in a better way. If you want to set custom settings, click on table. Let's say I've created a table here. Now I'll select the table and let's set settings for a particular cell. I've set it here. You can see, if you want to set border styles, keep it here and your cursor is alive. Keep the brush shine here and it will mark it here. Here you can see for custom cell, I have marked it. In the same way, if you want it for entire table, then click it set all borders with the same color, or you can change the color from here. Again, set the pencil color here for the entire table like this and select it. Or if you're facing confusion, it's very easy. Select the table and mark the option from here and it will create your table. That's it. If you want to remove header row from here, click the header row and the entire table will look the same way. So in this video we saw how we can create a table, then we created a table and saw what is a row and column. We set the fixed column to auto, to a specific number, and to content, fit to content. With that we created a table, manually draw table. We have set the tables using the design options also, as well as custom here. You can do it accordingly. You can change the options from here. For total row you can select from here. You can set shading. You can change the color of new border using this option, and you can also go for a particular cell in a table. You can set from here. You can set borders for a table here, bottom border, all borders, diagonal border, inside horizontal border, outside borders, only outside border, or all border you can set from here.
In this video, we will see how we can easily add a table to quick access toolbar on Microsoft Word. So here is the quick access toolbar and we have added a table here. It is already having save, undo, redo and now the table because we added it. So how you can easily add it? Open a Word document, click here. This is your option to customize quick access toolbar. Click here and herein you can select the options you want to add. Right now it's save, undo, redo. That's it. If you want to add other options also, click on more commands. After clicking more commands, it directly reaches the quick access toolbar. You can see it also having add table because we added it. So this is the add table which is visible here. What I did, I just went here, I just clicked on the table option and dragged it. That's it. You can drag it or you can keep the cursor here and click on add. It will get added here. If you want to add other options, you can, let's say you want to add shapes here. You can directly click here and click on add. This will save your time because for add table also I need to go to insert or click somewhere else. Okay, so if the options are very much if the options are internally available, you can add it to external interface using this option. You can click on OK here. If you are unable to find this customize quick access toolbar, you can go to file, go to more, click on options. When you click the options, you will be having the word options here. Therein click on quick access toolbar and you will be getting the same options. Same. Just drag whatever you want or click on add and click on OK. That's it. So guys, in this video we saw how we can easily add any option to quick access toolbar on Microsoft Word.
In this video we will see how we can easily edit an image in MS Word. So here we'll be using a Word doc and we'll be adding an image in it, and we can easily edit that image. After editing the image, you can keep the image in the Word document itself, or you can easily save the picture as on your desktop in downloads folder or any other folder so that you can use it anywhere else. So it's quite a fantastic feature. So here you can see edit image includes what in Microsoft Word. You can remove the background of an image. You can easily change the color, the brightness of the image, the contrast. You can plus minus it. You can sharpen the image. Even you can add a border to an image. The border can be highlighted. The border will have, you can set the minimum width and maximum width also. You can add more border effect to the pic. You can also set picture effects. That is, you can glow the image, you can sharpen the image, you can add a shadow to the image. You can position the text in between the image, below the image, in the top, left, right, anywhere using this feature. You can also set the image layout. With that, you can easily crop the image. The section you don't want, you can easily crop, or you can also set the artistic effects. Let us see all these features quickly. So first I'll take the sample doc. It's on a desktop. I'll double click. On double click, click on insert and go to pictures. On a desktop, we are having a sample image. I'll go to desktop and click on insert. So this is a sample image. Now select the image. On selecting, you can see a format tab would be visible on selecting. I have selected it. Here at first the option is remove background. I'll click on remove background. It will ask the section to mark areas to keep and remove. I'll show you the simpler way. Now I'll go for keep changes. Now you can see the remove, we have removed it. Now select the image again and click on remove background, and here I'll select mark areas to remove. The remaining one I'll just select it and I'll click, and it will remove the entire. Now if you keep the cursor outside, you can see the background you have easily removed using this feature. Now let's keep the background again. I'll control Z. Now let's go to the second feature, corrections. Here you can easily correct, sharpen it. Just keep the cursor and it will show the changes. Here you can see the changes, 25%, 50%, soften it accordingly. Brightness and contrast, go to here and it will show you brightness minus 40% and contrast minus 40%. In the same way, let's go to the bottom and it will show you brightness plus 40% and contrast plus 40%. You can select it and then you can save it easily. I'll go for Control Z again, select the image again, format. Now corrections we have completed. Let's say I'll go for another option, brightness minus 40% and contrast plus 20%. Just on the click of it, I'll select it and I'll ready with it. Control Z. Now I'll select the pic again. After selection, I'll go to format again, and color, you can change the color and set the option. Now you can see if I'll select recolor, it will change the color accordingly. Gold accent color 4 light, or let's go for color tone. It's showing temperature 4700K, or let's change it to this. It looks fantastic now. So more variation, you can also set transparent color from here, and picture color options. Let click on it. Here you can easily set the saturation temperature accordingly. This is why this is provided, just because if you don't want the features available, you can set your own. Go for artistic effects, it's a very good feature. Let's say I'll go for this. It is showing a photocopy, the same photocopy is visible here. Now let's see what is this. This looks very good. I've selected it. You can see it is pencil grayscale option. Now let's go for different one. Let's say this one. Here you can see line drawing option is visible. Just click on it and click save. That's it. I'll go for Control Z because I want to show other options. Now on the format, you can set the border of the image, and while doing that you can see the preview. Let's say I'll go for this one and the preview is visible, thick matte black. Now go for this, it's relaxed perspective white. Now I like this one simpler, it's like simple frame white, or for the circle one, metal oval, it's oval not circle. Here if you want like frame rotated white, save it, click on it and it will look like a frame. So save it using Control S. I'll Control Z it to show more options. Select the pic, go to format, picture border, let's set gold border. I have set it, it's not visible because under border I haven't set it. Weight, set the weight here 6 point weight, you can see border is visible. Now I'll again go for option if you don't want an outline or more outline colors or dashes. Let's say I want dashes like this, I'll select it. So you have added border. I'll select the pic again. I'll go to picture layout. You can set the picture layout here. And you can see it will show you the option to add caption, or let's go for this, the caption on the left, or like list, or like options. You can set it like this. This is like a card, and that's it. Let's Control Z everything. Now select the pic again. Format, position, if you want to position it according to text with text wrapping, set like this. Crop it, you can crop it. Let's crop it here. That's it, I have cropped it successfully. I'll Control Z it to show. These are the same crop options available, shape height and shape width. Okay, so now we have learned everything. Now what we'll do, we will do some changes and save it. Go to format, I'll add, let's say I'll add this, soften 25%. Now after selecting, go for color, or okay, I'll go for this. Okay, after that, okay, leave it. I'll set another color tone. This looks really good. Now going for the color tone, I'll add a border also. This looks like good frame, or let's go for this option. We have selected it. After selecting, let's add picture border. with this color gold, it should look visible. Picture effect, I forgot before, I guess. You can set picture effect, check the preview. Let's check the reflection. Reflection is visible. Reflection is, glow. Glow under glow. You can set the glow options. Let's keep it as it is. Let's keep it like this. Preset, you can set the preset options. It will remove the background. I guess this looks good. Okay. Crop, you can select crop to shape. Aspect ratio you can set from here. Crop to shape, I'll go for the manual one. It will crop to this shape. Let's do it. You can see the shape is now visible. It's looking good. Now if you want to crop it again, like this only, set it like this and save it. Let's add the image again and we'll remove the background. This is our pic. Let's remove the background quickly. Remove background. Mark areas to keep. I'll just select this. This is a simpler option, or you can use the pencil option to mark the pic like this pencil option. I'll select an easier option, keep changes. Now this section is visible. Click on remove background. Mark areas to remove, and only this one is visible. So I'll just select it, and that's it. It's saved. We have saved it. Now right click, save as picture on the desktop. I'll keep the name as, let's say, Amit.png and save it. Now when you'll go to the desktop, you can see it's not having the background. You can select it, open with Photoshop or GIMP. I'll select it and open it. You can now see that we have removed the background successfully. As you can see, we have removed the background successfully. So in this video, we saw how we can easily manipulate images. We saw how we can easily edit an image in MS Word 2016 and 2019. We saw all these options. We have removed the background. After removing, we saved the pic, and this pic was equally available. If you'll change the color, brightness, contrast, sharpen, you can save it, and you can save picture as on the desktop or anywhere else.
In this video, we will see how we can easily create a resume on Microsoft Word. So I'll just go to start and type Microsoft Word, and here it is visible. Click on open. So this is Word 2019. You can directly click on blank document here and create your resume, but already templates are visible. So when you click on the file, you can see the templates are visible. So I'll just click on more templates. On reaching here, you can see the templates are visible. You can directly click on resumes and cover letters on Microsoft Word 2019. Click it. Now all the templates for resumes would be visible. You can select any template, okay, and work on it. Okay, n number of templates are visible. Let's say I clicked on the following. Okay, so it has been created now. One page resume. You can add your image here, your name, designation, and everything else, including your name and title, everything else. Okay, your address, phone number, website if you have, and your location. That's it. With that, you can also select other resume templates. With that, if you'll go to the options here again, let's say the following. Okay, if I'll click here, it is given an option to create. You just need to click on create. That's it. I'm showing another example. Here it is. You can add your image and everything else here. After that, you can just click on save. Okay, and click on type any name and click on save. It will get saved on a desktop or anywhere else. Here it is. I'll click on it and you can see the same format is visible. That's it. You just need to give the print command to print it after doing all these changes. So it's quite easy. Within minutes you can create a resume. So guys, in this video we saw how we can create a resume on Microsoft Word. Thank you for watching the video. In this video we will see how we can easily convert a Word document into a PDF. So it's very easy. Let's first see a sample Word document. Here is a sample Word document. Double click. Here's our Word document. Now let's write some text. I'll write some text here, demo text. This is it. Amit Things YouTube channel, Studiopedia. Let's add a heading. Let's change the font of the heading. Okay, now I'll save it. So I've saved it. Save. Okay, we have saved it now. To create a PDF document, go to File. Now Save As. Under Save As, now go to Browse. Under Browse, the File Save As dialog box will be visible. Now under you can see you can save as type. At first you can set where you want to save. I'll set it at desktop. Now you can save this file first. So I'll save it as output. Now change this type. If you want to save it at PDF, just change the type to PDF here from here. Now you can see the extension will also change and just click on save. I'll click on save. I have saved it on the desktop itself. You can see on the desktop our PDF file is visible. Let's open it under Chrome. Here you can see a same Word document converted as PDF is visible. So it's quite easy. In this video, we will see how we can easily change the language of a Microsoft Word document. At first, we will open the Word document, click on it to open. Let us create a blank document. Herein, let's say I'm typing and I want to change it to Hindi or the default to Hindi. So herein in the bottom, you can see the language is set to English United States by default. Click on it. On clicking, you can see we have set English US as default. If you want to change it, you can select any language, let's say Greek or German, and click on set as default, then click on OK. That's it. After that, your entire word will change it to the new language. If you want to change it back again, you need to follow the same procedure from here. Or guys, you can go to File, click on Options. Herein you can go to Language, and herein you can select the language. If you want to add a new language, click on Add a Language, and from here you can select the language and click on Add. I'll click on Cancel here. So we have 3 languages. In this way you can add a new language. After that, click on OK. So guys, in this video we saw how we can change the Office language. If you like the video, do subscribe to our channel Amit Things.